All right, it looks like we're live. What we're doing today. Gonna give it a minute. We have some stuff to talk about with XRP. Get into that in just a second. Make sure my audio is working. And yeah, we are live. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna go into some XRP talk, and then we could just have a nice chill stream towards the end of the night. I know it's kind of late, so I don't expect too many people to be in here. But I do my live streams usually do pretty well. Once they turn to video format, usually a couple hundred people will view them. So let's get right into it. If anyone has any chats, leave a chat down below. Also, if anyone wants to grab this trading software that I am using right now, Transpider, link is in the description. You'll get a discount if you use my link. Let's get into it. So what is going on with XRP? Well, it's basically been moving just as I have been saying it would. We are in accumulation right now, okay? Let me just move over the 4 hour just for a second, all right? And you could see when we have this 4 hour chart on, all through the past couple of days, all through, these past few days, we've been just accumulating sideways. And that's exactly what I said would occur. In terms of where is this market heading, moving back to the daily, where are things still looking? Well, moving down to the directional movement index, we're still in an uptrending market, and there really is no, ifs, ands, or buts about that. We are still an uptrending market. Things have not changed. In terms of RSI, we're healthy right now. We're not overbought. We're not oversold. We're holding steady. And what's happening right now is the smart money is accumulating at these prices because these prices will not be here for long. XRP was down 10% about 2-3 days ago. And some people were panicking, but the smart money was buying. The smart money was buying XRP in the 50-cent range because we're not going to get there again. We just won't. I mean, maybe we'll dip there for, some short times with some pullbacks. But XRP is starting to have higher lows, meaning, you're not going to get a 20-cent XRP ever again, most likely, unless we have a flash crash, which is very unlikely. Every leg up we have, we're setting higher lows. Everyone wants to focus on the higher highs. Where is it getting here? When's it getting here? It hit 50 cents, it hit 60 cents, hit 70 cents, right? But what's most important when you're finding, where you're going to buy and how long you're going to hold and what assets you're going to be invested in is you want to see the higher lows. The higher lows set the support, right? They set the support, and knowing the support helps you tremendously more than knowing, where the resistance is. If you know the support for XRP, let's say just for example, is at 55 cents, you could safely buy at, 55 cents, right? Or 56 cents because that's where the support lies. And that's what's happening right now with XRP. So directional movement index still showing we're in an uptrending market. Nothing has changed there. MACD, we did have a negative crossing right here. There's no doubt about that, which has signaled to me there is going to be some more sideways momentum going sideways, maybe slightly down. I know we're at a nice 60 cents right now, but let's not forget, not too long ago, XRP was in, between 20 and 30 cents. I mean, this is not a panic time. This is not the time to be panicking. This is the time to be being reasonable with yourself, making good decisions, not financial advice, but just my opinion, making good decisions. And what I have been doing is I have actually been adding to my position in this range, right? I know we're moving sideways. That's when I want to add to the position because once we have that huge uptrend where we break above the resistance levels, that's where that's what I'm really looking for, okay? In terms of moving into where the trend lines are showing, so obviously we have this orange downward trend line. That's worrying for some people. But when you look at it like this, we're still holding in the Bollinger Band, okay? We are above that orange downward trend line, so we're not in that trend line yet. We'd have to go down to about 56, 57 cents-ish. We obviously fell under there right there, but right now we're still above that trend line, and that's promising, okay? So just to reiterate, MACD, negative crossing here, expect more sideways momentum. Directional movement index is still indicating an upward trending market. We're not as upward trending as we were back here, but I think that's going to change. I think there's just been a lot of profit taking occurring with XRP. A lot of people who were weak hands who got in at like 20 cents and they got out at like 60 cents and they took their short-term profit, but I'm more, into the long-term profit. I'm not looking to double my money. I'm looking to 10x my money and possibly more, much more rather. And that's just how I'm looking at things. There's always going to be weak hands in the market, and you can't let the weak hands fool you. You see people selling at 40, 50, 60 cents. Why would you want to be that person? Because, if you're looking at the long-term tokenomics and fundamental vision of Ripple and what they're trying to do with XRP, there's no reason why XRP can't go north of $10, okay? Someone in the chat asked, I'm sorry, I can't do the name. Do you think we'll see large price spikes this week due to Flare? And if so, where do you think price will settle post snapshot date? So I've made this point a few times on where I think the Flare network is, how things are looking with that. We just had news that Coinbase is going to be supporting the Flare network with Spark tokens. That's good news. Voyager, another very popular crypto app that I use, also going to be supporting it. So, Spark tokens have all the support. Flare network has all the support it needs right now. Most of the major exchanges are supporting it, although they were a little bit late to the punch. What I think is going to happen is and this is just my opinion, I can't predict the future because this is moving away from technicals. This is more of just looking at the fundamentals. The way I look at it is with the Flare network, with Spark tokens, we're going to have a huge spike and then we're going to have a sell-off, but that sell-off is still going to set a higher low. So I'm expecting just for example, I'm not saying these are the exact numbers, right? But let's say Flare network hits, we go up 30%, then we come down 15%, but we're still overall up 15% from where we were on that date. Now, what's happening still is the accumulation, and what is, kind of interesting to look at with the accumulation phase is how many people are accumulating right now are going to be in for the long term. I think a lot of people, the more research they do on XRP, the longer they hold it. That's part of the reason I put out videos to educate people even on news and things going on with Ripple, because there's so many people just looking to make a quick buck, but there's also people, myself included, and I hope, most of the people watching right now, who are not looking to make a quick buck. They're making make a long-term, real investment into something substantial that could potentially make you a millionaire, okay? That's not financial advice. I just put that out there. But yeah, I do think the Flare network is going to have, is going to lead XRP to go up. There's no, I do think that. I do think there will be a small to medium sell-off after the Flare network, but I think that is just, the beginning of what's going to happen for XRP, because I think when you look at 2021, I think 2021 is really going to be where you want to be looking. I wouldn't focus too much on Flare network and Spark tokens. It's cool. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in there, but I would really be looking at 2021. I think XRP is going to have a very good year in 2021 when you look at everything going on around XRP. So, just to reiterate, yes, Flare network, positive. Spark tokens, positive for XRP, but there's bigger things going on in the next, within the next year, okay? If anybody else has any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. We have another comment. I completely agree with your analysis. Been a hodler and a sub of yours since 2017. I'm also looking forward to the next 6 to 8 weeks, as Brian Brooks states that regulatory clarity should be coming by then. Yes. First off, congrats on being a hodler, and thank you for being a subscriber of mine since 2017. I feel like a lot of people have been with me for quite a few years now. I was one of the first people who called the XRP huge bull run back in 2016, 2017. Or 2017, 2018, I get my dates confused sometimes. But yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think, regulatory clarity is going to be a very big thing to look for, because as I put out in a video not too long ago, I'm not sure if you watched it, but I put out a video, I think a couple days ago, I put out a video, right? I was talking about how only 5% of Ripple's customers are in the US. Only 5%. Why is that? Because of the regulatory uncertainty. And this is a good thing because that shows room for growth. Once we have regulatory certainty and we have real rules come out, whatever they may be, good, bad, whatever, we need a playbook, right? We need something. When that comes out, that could potentially unleash the entire US market, right? We could have more US banks, more US companies having to go out and purchase XRP to pre-fund their accounts. Or they could take a loan now, which is another cool thing, XRP line of credit. That also is good for XRP. And yeah, regulatory certainty is probably one of the top 3 things that is going to happen in 2021. So I completely agree with you there. And once again, thank you for being a subscriber of mine since 2017. That's really cool to hear. But yeah, I put out a video not too long ago talking about that. Very, very good things happening with XRP. I'm not getting too worried about, yes, we're going through accumulation. Things are, there is some grinding, the bulls fighting the bears and whatnot, of course. But I'm still just looking forward to next year. That's really where I'm looking forward to. I'm going to be getting some free Spark tokens. I'm probably not even going to sell them. I'm probably just going to hodl them and just, keep them going. For sure, man. Also hope everything worked out with your car repair. I actually still haven't got it fixed yet. It's hard to find a good mechanic. That's definitely in my area. It's hard to find a good mechanic, but I should have it fixed within the next few days. So, but thank you for your well wishes and your positive energy. I really appreciate it, man. But things are looking good, man. XRP is no joke. XRP is no joke. I was on YouTube. I was an investor. I was making content back when everyone was saying XRP was going nowhere, right? Before the bull run in 2017, 2018, before that happened, there was so much content on YouTube. Don't buy XRP. Don't buy Ripple. Don't do this. Don't do that. And I looked at it. I'm like, there's something going on here that's interesting. And I put out videos that did very well, hundreds of thousands of views, talking about why I thought XRP was going to surge, and one of the videos timed perfectly with the surge. And I just think, looking back, XRP is one of those coins that moves so quickly, right? We have these accumulation phases, we have these slow phases, but when it gets moving, it gets moving. And a side note, have you heard of Celius Network? I know you're big on passive streams of income, so I was wondering if you have heard of them. I have heard of them, actually. I'm actually in their Telegram group. I think their Telegram group, or maybe their email list, because I've seen the name come up before. I haven't looked too much into it. I've just been busy with other things, but I will definitely check it out, man. I have heard of them. I'm not making that up. I think I'm on their email list because I get emails from them of like Celius Network doing this, doing that, but I haven't kept super up to date with them. But I would definitely like to. So I'll definitely check that out, and we will see if maybe there's opportunity there also. Always have multiple streams of income. I have multiple streams of income. I have a normal job. I have YouTube. I have crypto. I have investments. I have other YouTube channels. I do print on demand, right? I sell print on demand products online, make a little bit of money there. It's very important because if one of your streams of income dropped, I think the pandemic has really showed a lot of people this. You lose your job, it's gonna be tough. But if you lose your job and you have a little bit on the back end, you have a couple little things going for you on the side, it's not as bad, right? They don't have to be huge sources of income, just a couple little extra ones, and you're good. I think it's something that's important. I've always told my subscribers and my fans and people who watch me that, on top of investing and on top of crypto, you should also, look into a side hustle or something like Celius Network where you could potentially make a passive income stream. We have a question from West Coast. I can't see the question. Hang on one second. My YouTube on my phone crashed for a second. I'm checking the question right now. They're not popping up. All right, can you answer a noob question? I'm new and Canadian. What is the difference between something like Atomic Wallet and NDAX. So Atomic Wallet is essentially a wallet that supports many different cryptocurrencies, supports staking, supports, airdrops. It's a software wallet. I'm pretty sure it's open source. NDAX, on the other hand, what I'm thinking of. Yeah, NDAX is just an exchange. So essentially, NDAX is more so for just doing the actual buying and selling. Whereas Atomic Wallet is more for holding, if that makes sense to you. So it's kind of like, if you think of it like, pretend we're talking about gold. Go on, I don't know, you go to some store to buy some gold and silver and stuff. That is NDAX. But when you bring it home and put it in a safe, that is Atomic Wallet. I know it might be not a great analogy, but I think that's the best way to put it. From what I understand, Atomic Wallet is legit. They have apps and stuff too. They support staking. They support most airdrops. So definitely do that. Another option, not saying you have to do this, is get a hardware wallet. Since you're new to crypto, a couple tips I could give you if you're gonna store your stuff on a software wallet is this might be a little bit too far, but when I was doing stuff with software wallets, I actually had a separate computer. I had a separate computer just for those wallets. Okay, and that might sound like, why would you do that? Main reason is the hacker gets into your computer, or you get a virus that gives them spyware, you're risking some things. I'm not saying you're definitely going to lose it if you keep it on your main computer. I'm not saying that at all. It's a safe wallet, But when I first got started with crypto, I had a separate laptop, a little cheapy laptop, but, nothing crazy, a couple $100, and I was keeping my crypto on there. Like all my things, all my strings and private keys and stuff. A third option is the Ledger, which I don't own. I would love for them to sponsor me. If Ledger ever wanted to sponsor the channel and give me a free Ledger or something, I'd have no problem, pitching them here and there. I guess I'm doing it for free now, but whatever. I've heard good things about Ledger. Just make sure if you buy a Ledger, you buy it through them. Do not buy your Ledger on Amazon, on eBay, anything like that, because you're really putting yourself at risk if you do that. Buy the Ledger through them if you're going to buy a Ledger. But for a free option, I don't think Atomic Wallet is a bad idea. Certainly safer than keeping your crypto on the exchanges, which we all know, talk about. You should not be keeping your main portfolio on the exchanges. If you're going to keep anything on the exchanges, it should only be when you're trading. If you're doing day trades and swing trades, yes, it's fine to keep your stuff on the exchanges or whatever, but definitely don't keep too much on the exchanges. Have a software wallet, have a hardware wallet. Anything's better than just keeping it out there on the exchanges. Yes, I'll look into more secure storage. Good tips, thank you. How much are physical devices? Ledgers run about $70, I believe. Let me just do a quick look up. Ledger Nano X. A little so there's a couple different models, and they run between $60 and like $120. Okay. But yeah, they're definitely the safest option. If you're gonna really, if you're only doing a couple $100, maybe it's not worth it. But if you're talking, you're gonna be playing around with thousands of dollars, then I would consider a hardware device over a software wallet. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Anything I could do to help you guys. Anything I could do. So we have about 15 or 12 people in this chat. If anyone has any more questions, feel free to ask. If anybody wants to do a super chat, it's appreciated but not required. As you see, I answer all questions, and anything I can help you with that I have knowledge on, I can help you with, I'll do, regardless if it's a normal question or a super chat. I don't care. But yeah, also one thing you could do to help support me, make sure you leave a like on this video or live stream. Just leave a like on it, helps me tremendously in the YouTube algorithm. So anyone who's watching, if you could do that, that helps me out a ton. But yeah, any last questions? I'll leave the stream running for a couple more minutes and see if any more questions or concerns come in. If not, I'll get going, and I'll see you tomorrow also, because I will have some more videos out tomorrow. Let me just refresh this, see if anything else has changed with XRP. Still at 60 cents. Right. Doesn't look like we have any last questions. Oh, we do have one more. Any price points on exit strategy for XRP? It's a tough one because it really depends on what your goals are. What I could do is, instead of giving you price points, I could tell you what a generally good strategy is have a ROI price, or an ROI that you're eyeing, a return on investment you're eyeing, and have multiple of them, right? So let's say you want to 5x your money, right? That's your first price point. Once you're 5x on your XRP investment, maybe you sell a quarter of it. And then you also have a 10x ROI. Once XRP is at a price where you've 10x your money, you also sell a quarter of it. And then you have even higher ROI, right? Like a 20x. And once XRP is 20x your money, sell a quarter of it. And it really just depends on how quick you need the money, because if you could hold your XRP for at least 5 years, I think we're gonna break prices that we've never seen before, right? If you're holding your XRP, if you could hold your XRP 5 years, there's not a doubt in my mind it could be above, some very significant prices where we're talking, retirement money. But if you're in the short term and you're trying to, figure out where, you want to have some money here, some money there, right? A good strategy that I've done in the past with investing is, don't just sell all of it and once you make a little bit of money, because why take all, why even do it if you're only gonna make like 10%, right? But if you double your money, sell a little bit, 5x your money, sell a little bit, right? Things like that is what I would advise, because it kind of yeah, that's what I would advise. Daniel says, I paid $63 for a Nano S. Find someone that is sponsoring Ledger. Maybe like through discount codes. I think I could get a discount code their affiliate program. I'd have to go and sign up. But make sure whatever you're doing is safe. Gotcha. So kind of pieces based off different turns makes sense. Definitely a smart play, man. Thanks. Love the live streams, by the way. The engagement between us and you is so refreshing and unique. Yeah, no problem. Anything I could do to help you guys is anything really. It doesn't. I'm always here to help you guys if you have any questions. And yeah, the live streams are nice to do. They don't get as many views as my videos do, but I think the engagement, you're right, is really unique, and I think it's something that videos can't really get across in the same way a live stream can, where I'm just here talking with you guys. It's almost like a kinship or a friendship. So yeah, I try and sprinkle in the live streams, a couple times a week, just to and if anyone wants to talk to me, talk about business, money, crypto, anything really. These live streams are for anything. Obviously, crypto is the highlight of them, but I'll talk about anything with you guys. I just appreciate everyone who's been showing up. They've been doing pretty well. The channel's been doing pretty well. We've been gaining a lot of new subscribers, a lot of more views lately. I think my views are up like 400%, you know, so I've been doing pretty well lately on YouTube, and it's thanks to you guys by liking the videos, sharing them, watching them. Helps out a lot and helps YouTube push it. But yeah, thank you so much, man, for your engagement in the chat. Right. So it is kind of late where I am. I'm probably gonna get going now. Thank you everybody, West Coast, Daniel, and you know, everyone who came to the chat, and you know, thank you to I'm really sorry, I'm really bad with names, but thank you to John Jones. Have a good one, bud. Cheers. Thanks for coming out, man. Just thank you everyone who came and watched and chatted. Appreciate you all. Let's go make this money. Let's keep on hodling. Let's make some smart investments and nothing, you know, nothing crazy. Just, you know, make that money, right? That's what we all want to do. And I think we stay on XRP, man. I think we're gonna have a very good year. Let's get it from Clint. Definitely get it, man. All right, guys, I gotta get going. I can't keep chatting, but thank you, everyone. Once again, video out later tomorrow, and we'll be talking about some whatever news is around tomorrow. Maybe do some technical stuff. Have a great night or great day, wherever time zone you're in, and I will catch you next time.